Do a little skincare, of course. We're going to start with this Epicutis oil cleanser, and we're going to do a little massaging and pray I don't get any oil on this dress. One thing I wanted to just remind you guys of, and just to reiterate for myself, because I find myself saying this in my head all the time when I'm scrolling along online, and that this movement, I'm not making any money whatsoever on these products. I can't tell you what will happen in the future, but I don't share these things with you from a point of trying to help them accumulate sales. Nothing against that. If you want to purchase it, you want to see how these things work, good for you. But that's not why I share them. I'm genuinely sharing them from a point of informing you and from a real place of authenticity to build that trust. I want you to see, what I'm genuinely using on a daily, on a weekly basis. And because at this point, and I'm going to share those products with you, but I purchased I had to restock two skincare products this week. And as you can see, I'm just pumping this oil that I actually got at work, to be honest. But I like it, and I really, really like this product. I like this product line. I would purchase it again. I went to Ulta this week, and like I was saying, I purchased two, had to restock on some products, and was, honey, low key feeling the way about spending the money on that. But those products work so well, and I've bought them at least 7, 8 times. Like, I was literally thinking, I wonder how many times I have repurchased this product. That's what's saying something at this point for me when it comes to skincare. Um, Again, products, I don't want to just know what's new, what's hot, what's trendy. What is that product that you have bought? Like, I'm looking for my massage tool. What is that product that you've bought numerous times? You would even like go against some of the things that might you might not need to spend that money right there at that point of time. But you do it because you know that this is a part of your routine. And so, I definitely can see myself purchasing this oil cleanser again. Love it for the massaging. Again, because it is just super oil based. Um, but it is a cleanser. So I know that when I'm doing my massaging, I'm not just clogging up my skin with more oil. This is like a pre-step, helps my tools glide. Okay. And I'm giving myself a double cleanse. It is working for me in multiple ways. So this is a gua sha tool. This is the solidite. That is the stone. It is a real stone. And I always say that these tools, what it's made of, makes a difference in how it massages because of the weight of the tool. And I love the shape of this. You see, it has just a little bit of a curve to it. So it's very easy. And every time I go right here in this side, you're not supposed to like dig into the skin, but I can feel my TMJ. When you feel that little resistance, that little stutter there, that's exactly what this tool is meant to do. And you'll feel it, and you just kind of keep gliding that tool until you've removed that stagnancy so that the blood is flowing again, and you smooth that out. Just like they do with massaging on your body, that's how they work out the kinks. That is what they're doing with that deep tissue and all of that. So we have to manually massage the face as well. Love the way this feels on the forehead. These work on what I like to call worry lines. And every time you're massaging, you want to make sure that you're carrying it down here into the lymphatic system. And I was just looking, I talk about my period all the time. Even at 44, we still the body is still in that menstrual phase. And so I can always tell the way that my skin shifts and changes according to what's going on with my cycle. And my skin was doing a number earlier this week. But I kept it calm, didn't do anything crazy. Um, so, it just takes a little time to kind of grow with the cycles of the body, especially for women. We're gonna do some cleansing, and I have a timer up here today. I'm going to literally cleanse for the full 60 seconds here, just so y'all can really see how long that actually is. Going in with the Mela B3 by La Roche-Posay, my favorite cleanser of the moment. I'm starting my timer. Now, ideally, especially when you're started with kind of an oil cleanse, and this will be the same with hair. Okay, just hear me out. Hear me out. You don't tend to get the same kind of lather with the first cleanse that you will once you've kind of done that deep cleanse and removed everything. Um, so you don't see a big lather with this because there is still oil on the face. We're at 45 seconds right now. Sometimes I'll go back and add a little water. And I swear this takes longer, honey. When I'm counting in my head, I'll probably be counting slow. But I do hope that everyone else has had a good week. It was a strange week. Kind of a strange week. Um, there's definitely lots of shifts and changes happening, which I think are all positive. I haven't felt really any negative energy, just kind of adjusting the way I would put it, adjusting to a new timeline. But everything is everything. I did talk with my mom this week, which is always interesting. She's very much herself. She's doing well. Um, and she was just talking to me about some family. Okay. Um, Before I get into that and tell y'all my business, let's talk about these products that I've repurchased. This vitamin C super serum. We're doing kind of a bedtime regimen right now, but we are talking about skincare, and this is my opportunity to talk about skincare every week. So, this super C serum, I can't live without it. I cannot live without it. It is the combination of the hyaluronic acid, the niacinamide, the salicylic, the vitamin A, which means retinol, and vitamin C. This combination here keeps my skin on point on the daily. I just use it daytime. I do not use it as a nighttime product. It is by Naturium. I probably bought that a good 7, 8 times. Um, and I can sincerely tell the difference when I don't use that product. Um, those active ingredients and that combination that they have in there, my skin absolutely adores it. Um, they do make a different vitamin C serum. Some vitamin C serums, if you're more acne prone, can actually kind of trigger more acne. Um, so this one again, the combination of ingredients that it has, it just doesn't do that. Love this stuff. Naturium makes two, and again, I get no points for this. I'm sharing it because it works, because I love it, because I really, really do genuinely use this stuff. As you can see, honey, we down to the rooter of the tutor. And they make two different sunscreens that I really, really like. I am out of this one and I love this one, but it is a little heavy for the summer and for the warmer months. It's gonna be hot for a little while. It's gonna continue to be hot. So I opted for the UV reflect. It's more like a fluid. Um and I'll show you that. Very, very liquidy, very kind of like runny. Okay. It'll just move very easily. And it has a kind of a thin but still moisturizing consistency. I am using this product because now that it's warmer, I mean, I don't tend to go to bed as early. Last night actually surprised me because I really did not expect to be out. I thought I was going to some friends of mine's event. I thought I was going to just one thing, but it turned out to be a whole city thing. And was out for a while, and so interesting to me how easily I get tired out whenever I'm just doing a little more interacting. But I probably will go to the lake, enjoy just the rest of the Sunday evening before the weekend gets started. So I know that I will be in the sun just a little bit more. And while the sun is up, no matter if you're indoors or outdoors, it helps. Like, yes, you should still be protecting your skin. I'm even tripping off myself because I have on a dress today. I'm actually dressed, and doing something. I work from home, so it's very rare that I just put on clothes. And I'm getting ready to fix that too. I'm getting ready to fix that too. I hope you all are enjoying the How to Build an It Girl from Head to Toe series. We just put out the makeup and how to put together our makeup bag, which I don't wear as much makeup anymore. But now we're gonna start getting into like foundations, um, and how to actually start putting that look, that signature look, that wardrobe together. So I'm excited about sharing that information. Um, Sincerely appreciate the new followers that are coming through. I peeped y'all. I appreciate y'all. Make sure you leave a comment, say hello. I want to follow you back and just get into this community. There's some things coming. I'm not gonna share just yet. But this community is growing. And I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you who lend your energy to it every single week and just since the beginning. I'm super grateful for that. We the people. I shared this last week. This is the body gloss. Yep, hydrating body gloss. And loving. I haven't used much of it. Actually took me a while. Um to actually use it. But that orange blossom, oof, is just one of my favorite, favorite, favorite fragrances altogether. But I wanted to give you a little report that yes, really, really enjoy this product because you put it on. Like I love to shower, exfoliate, have the skin still wet, but put this oil onto the skin, almost kind of like a base moisturizer, I would say. And then I will put on actual lotion or butter um on top of that to kind of like seal everything in. And it's really nice. The fragrance is not overwhelming. I love feeling like it's a base to apply my fragrances on top of so that they really stick and last throughout the day. So this is another one that I do see myself purchasing again. Um Theme of today again. I don't just want to hear about what's new. I want to hear about those products that I have been using over and over again, or something that I would buy again. All day long, we are being sold to, marketed to purchase something. Every time I scroll, it's an advertisement, something that somebody wants us to buy. And I get it. We all have businesses, we all have things that we are wanting to get out there into the world. But at this point, there has to be something a little more besides it being trendy or packaged well, that makes me want to be a loyal customer. Um, I do care about quality. I care about quality all across the board in my life. So that's what I want to share with everyone else. Like, there's tons of products, tons and tons and tons of products, tons of people here to tell you to buy those products. But who do we trust at this point to give us that really honest feedback, that really honest opinion, and it has actually used it long enough to say, no, girl, this is tea. This is what you need. So that's what it is. Tonight, Retinaldehyde, as soon as this is out, buying this again. The moisturizer slash sunscreen, really, really good. Also my cleanser. I really am enjoying that too. And the skin is nice and calm for the most part for it to be days away from the cycle. So feeling good, feeling great. Hope everybody's doing well and that you all will continue to enjoy your Sunday and enjoy another amazing week. I just wish you the absolute best and look forward to your feedback. Anything you have to say, anything you have to share. I'm always here as your accountability partner. And I don't think I told y'all what my name was, but it doesn't matter because we're here at the end. So, all right, guys, we will see you next Sunday doing this skincare routine. Send me your prayers and good energy, and I will do the same for you. I'll see you next week. Bye.